Tori turned, silently groaning as a red-headed reporter slid from the van, long legs appearing well before the rest of her. Melissa Carter was fresh out of college, trying her best to win the evening anchor job. She had also been trying to win a date with Tori. Sam's teasing had been relentless. "Miss Carter, please keep your crew back. We've been over this before. Crime scene, remember? It's not that hard."
"We wouldn't think of interfering with your investigation, Detective. Just trying to catch a break. Of course, I'd love an exclusive interview with you later," she purred.
Tori lifted an eyebrow. "Call my lieutenant." She walked toward the 2 uniformed officers standing at the steps to the church. "Make sure they stay put." "Yes, ma'am." Tori looked at the massive doors to the church, then back to the officers. "Where's the rectory, anyway?" The younger of the 2 said, "It's the building behind the church. The ME's van is there." "Okay. What's the media look like back there?" "Crowded, but we've got tape up." He motioned to the TV crew. "They've been run off in the back already." "Lovely. I hate her," she murmured as she followed the sidewalk around the church. Behind it was a courtyard with several manicured gardens, assorted religious statues the centerpiece of each. It was bursting with activity as people, mostly priests and a few nuns, gathered, waiting for news. "Detective Hunter, about time. Where's your partner?" one of the uniformed officers asked. "She's on her way." "Who's inside?" "Crime lab and the ME. Make sure the TV crews stay away. Must be a slow news day." Tori walked inside, finding Rita Spencer bent over the body. She and the medical examiner were on better terms now. Working a serial killer case could do that. "Spencer, anything?" Tori asked, staring at the body. He was younger than she'd assumed. Rita looked up, nodding. "Hunter, you got this one?" "Looks like it." Tori looked around, watching as the crime lab techs lifted prints from a fallen lamp. "What we got?" "Strangulation, most likely with a thin belt or a rope. See the bruising pattern?" she said, pointing to the ligature mark around the neck. "Why do you think he's naked?" Their eyes met. "There is some rectal bleeding." Tori frowned. "Raped?" "There doesn't appear to be trauma. No visible fluids. Could be consensual. We may not know." "Consensual? Jesus, he's a priest. Let's hope he was raped. I don't want to be the one to report he was having consensual sex." Then Tori paused, thinking. "Wait a minute. What about that autoerotic strangulation thing? Is that the right term?"
"Asphyxiophilia. It's possible. Difficult to prove without a sexual partner or someone who may have known he practiced it." Rita looked up. "Which was why I was expecting special victims, not homicide." Tori sighed. "Time of death?" "Liver temp indicates he's been dead 6 or 7 hours." Tori looked at her watch. "It's nearly 1. Do you know who found him?" "I think the housekeeper. The responding officers took her to the kitchen." Tori nodded. "You'll do the post, or will Jackson?" "He'll probably want this one, Hunter." Tori nodded again. "I understand." She walked through the house into the office where the crime lab techs were still lifting prints. "How's it look?" "Multiple prints in every room. I assume most belong to the priests of the diocese here." He shrugged. "And the housekeeper. I guess we could print them, then eliminate the ones that match." "Eliminate them? Why would we want to eliminate them? We're looking for a killer." "Hunter, they're priests. They're human. Anyone that's got a print in here, I want them accounted for. I don't care if it's a goddamn bishop." She moved next into the bedroom, eyebrows raised questioningly as the Luma light played across the bed. "Clean. No sign of fluids. Has anyone questioned the housekeeper?" "No. She's in the kitchen." Tori walked down the hall to the back of the house, her gaze landing on the quietly crying woman. She paused, then cleared her throat.
To keep listening to this audiobook, I've left you a link in the description so you can do it, at no cost thanks to Audible's 30-day free trial.